From the Atlantic coast to the Pacific shores, from fiery deserts to snow-covered mountains, this country is a land of contrasts and unique wonders. The land of freedom and opportunity, the United States of America, continues to astonish the world with its scenery and culture represents a mosaic. This country is a land of contrasts and unique wonders from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific shores, from fiery deserts to snow-covered mountains. The land of freedom and opportunity, the United States of America, represents a mosaic of scenery and culture that continues to astonish the world. Across generations, these lands have inspired dreams and ambitions, welcoming millions in search of a new life. Sparkling metropolises, dizzying canyons, ancient forests, and endless prairies. American soil is a tapestry of astonishing diversity that changes dramatically across its 50 states. In this video, we will take you to discover the 12 most extraordinary places that created a unique mosaic of nature and modernity in just over 2 centuries. Welcome to the United States of America. Although a relatively young nation in world history, its unique and versatile identity has rapidly taken shape as indigenous traditions intertwine with influences from around the globe. The vastness of the land and extreme biodiversity of its ecosystems make it impossible to grasp the American essence in a single journey. It creates an endless dilemma about what will be seen first. Today we will introduce the most distinctive and surprising spirit of the United States of America. We will introduce the 12 places that reflect the most authentic and astonishing spirit. Arches National Park. The Red Desert, illuminated by the sun against the Utah sky and lighting up more than 2,000 rock formations, turns into an open-air museum. The sandstone arches tell a story of millions of years, sculpted by the patient persistence of wind and water. Visitors walk among these natural sculptures along trails leading to the state's symbol, Delicate Arch. While desert wildlife glides silently among the rocks, botanists study the plants that survive in this extreme environment. At night, the park reveals another face. Stars form a luminous dome above the landscape. This national park symbolizes nature's persistence and its transformative power over time. Antelope Canyon. A crevice in Arizona's red rock holds a hidden secret. Antelope Canyon is a narrow corridor carved by water and sandstone. Sunlight seeps in from above, creating beams resembling laser lights. The smooth, wavy walls tell the story of ancient rivers that shaped the rock over millions of years. The colors change every hour of the day, shifting from orange to red and purple. During summer storms, water can still flow through the canyon today. In this place, nature has created a hidden work of art in the desert, accessible only by narrow stairs and winding passages. New York City. Known as the city that never sleeps, New York is the lifeblood of global culture, art, and business. From the iconic Statue of Liberty to Times Square, every corner of this metropolis offers something unique. Central Park is a rectangle of nature in the heart of the urban forest, where squirrels befriend passers-by. Broadway offers world-class theater performances, while neighborhoods like Harlem are known for their deep cultural and musical heritage. The real show happens at dawn. When the sun rises between the skyscrapers, it creates the effect New Yorkers call Manhattan Henge. At night, millions of lights turn the city into an earthly universe. Beneath the bridges, the East River flows silently as it has for centuries. Yellowstone National Park. In the heart of Wyoming, the earth breathes. Yellowstone is a massive entity sleeping atop one of the world's largest supervolcanoes. Here, geysers erupt with Swiss watch precision, mud pools bubble like cosmic cauldrons, and bison roam freely as they did millions of years ago. While the grand prismatic spring paints the ground with impossible colors, the gray wolf packs reintroduced in 1995 have restored balance to this unique ecosystem. Every morning, the mist rising from the valleys reveals a prehistoric world that has reached our time. It is nature itself staging a constantly evolving primordial spectacle. Rocky Mountain National Park. In the heart of Colorado, the Rocky Mountains stretch into an alpine paradise. Snow-covered peaks reflect in crystal lakes, as alpine meadows bloom with the colors of wildflowers through a short summer. Trail Ridge Road, the highest paved road in America, offers the opportunity to pass through different ecosystems and experience incredible vistas in a few hours. Here, deer roam freely, bighorn sheep climb steep slopes, and marmots alarm calls from their rocky burrows. Hikers and climbers can find challenges at every level. Finally, in autumn, aspen forests turn golden. It presents an unforgettable show. Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon is not just a natural wonder, it is a journey through geological ages. This vast crater carved into central Arizona is like an open-air museum narrating Earth's story from millions of years ago. For adventure seekers, no experience is more exciting than hiking along the trails along the south rim and watching sunsets that paint the sky in orange and red tones. Guided canyon bottom descent tours reveal the layers of geological ages that make up the planet. To fully grasp its vastness, taking a helicopter ride over the canyon to fly above it, this shows the incredible width and grandeur of the natural formation. Yosemite National Park. Located in California's Sierra Nevada, Yosemite presents a natural treasure with its imposing granite cliffs, alpine lakes, and majestic waterfalls. This scenery houses some of America's most iconic views. El Capitan and Half Dome entice climbers from all over the world dreaming of conquering their vertical walls. Yosemite Falls is among North America's highest waterfalls is among them and enchants tourists with the power of flowing water. Hiking trails wind through meadows dotted with flowers, giant sequoia forests, and mountain passes, offering unique perspectives of Yosemite Valley. Finally, the Glacier Point viewpoint reveals extraordinary views of the surrounding peaks and deep gorges. From this privileged spot, tourists can grasp the grandeur of the scenery in all its magnificence. Monument Valley. Between Arizona and Utah, a landscape that looks like it came out of a Western film stretches out. Massive red rocks rise from the ground against a deep blue sky. The road cutting through the valley offers incredible views that change with the light. At dawn, everything takes on a burnt red hue, and at sunset the sky turns purple. This place is sacred to the Navajo people, the indigenous people of the region. Here rocks tell ancient stories. The desert is incredibly quiet. For thousands of years, only the sound of wind blowing between the rocks is heard. Monument Valley is a humbling experience that makes you feel small in the face of nature's grandeur. Black Hills. The mountains rise from the prairie and form one of the sacred places for the Lakota tribes. The faces of 4 presidents were carved into Mount Rushmore by Gutzon Borglum in a 14-year project. Nearby, the Crazy Horse Memorial, soon to be the world's largest statue when completed, gradually takes shape. Bison roam freely in Custer State Park as wind caves hide one of the planet's most complex underground systems with unique box-like formations. Ponderosa pines, warming their sun-kissed bark, blanket the hilltops with vanilla aroma. Glacier National Park. This natural sanctuary nestled in the heart of Montana bears witness to the shaping power of glaciers. U-shaped valleys, crystal-clear lakes, and jagged peaks tell an ancient story of the timeless interaction between ice and stone. The extraordinary engineering marvel of the Going to the Sun Road, which passes through magnificent landscapes and offers the chance to observe untouched nature, is home to grizzly bears ruling the land while eagles soar above the fir forests. At Lake McDonald, the moment when brightly colored stones shimmer beneath the smooth surface at sunrise creates a breathtaking experience that stirs deep emotions. Yet, the park also gives us tangible warnings with its rapidly shrinking glaciers. This special reminds us just how fragile these environments truly are. Cannon Beach. The Oregon coast reveals one of its most photographed treasures. As the morning fog disperses around Haystack Rock, this 72-meter basalt pile rises from the ocean like a sea guardian formed by volcanic eruptions 15 million years ago. Tides set the rhythm of life on the beach. Pools filled with sea stars and anemones appear as the waters recede. Puffins nest on the rocks throughout the summer. They dive into the ocean to feed their young and catch fish. Visitors walk miles on the sand. At sunset, they watch the creatures living at the edge of land and sea, where light reshapes the landscape every evening. Cannon Beach tells the story of a constantly moving planet, a place where the powers of Earth and the ocean meet and transform each other. Sedona. This Arizona city rises with an incredibly rare desert landscape. Red rocks burst from the dry ground, creating unique silhouettes against the dense blue sky. At dawn and sunset, the sun turns these formations into fiery stones, a show that attracts tourists and seekers of spiritual insight from all around. Some say energy vortices where many seek healing or spiritual connection are hidden among the canyons. The region also offers many hiking trails to explore these primitive scenes on foot. In the town center, there is a mix of art galleries and upscale boutiques. Sedona brings together the old American West and the contemporary world. Here, nature manifests in its most dramatic form, while visitors find space to breathe, think, and regain their balance. The United States of America is not just a country, but an endless field of exploration where a different story awaits in every corner. These 12 places make up the greatest exhibition created by the combined imagination of humans and the creativity of nature.